Hey, y'all, welcome to the GI Justin channel. Thank you guys for tuning in with me today. It's a lovely day here in Florida. It's 10 million degrees and about 800% humidity, so it's good stuff. Today, I want to talk with you guys about something that is, in my opinion, super important for everybody to do personally when it comes to utilizing your smartphone. Because, yesterday we talked about Chinese state-sponsored hackers being able to utilize your router at home to basically spy on America using your personal computers. And today I want to talk to you about information harvesting through Google. So something Google and Gmail do is utilize your information to create analytics and create ways to better service advertising. And there's 5 really interesting ways that I've kind of come up with through looking at different things to kind of help you navigate that. So what they do with this is they take your information, turn it around, and sell it to advertisers who then target you with personal ads. But what they can also do with it too is gain analytical information about you as a person, about your habits, and about where you go and what you do. So really the first one, and in my opinion, probably the biggest one, and this goes across beyond just Google to Snapchat, Facebook, all these different things. On your phone, there are location services. If you're using, Google Maps or something to get you somewhere, hey, gotta have it, it's fine. But when you're not, turn those things off. Because what location services are doing is constantly pinging the entire universe about exactly where you're located. And one of the other things they do with that is they keep a log of where you are. About once a month, you should get this Google timeline thing that says, hey, let's have a look back at where you were this month. That's kind of problematic in my opinion. I don't know that you want the universe paying attention to where you are and keeping a log of exactly where you're at, which kind of a little offshoot tangent thing I want to talk about, but something I still think we need to discuss. When you're traveling, don't post it on Facebook. Don't post, I'm leaving this airport to this airport. It shows that little map that's got the dot and the dot with the little lines between them. Just don't do it. It's a great way for anybody who's interested in breaking into your house or knowing your travel itinerary to know exactly where you are, where you're going, and when you're coming home. Wait till you get back. Trust me. How many times have you seen those on Facebook? I hate to say it, y'all. Nobody cares. Nobody cares where you're going, what your itinerary is. Just don't do it. It's bad operational security for you and your family. Wait till you get home, post pictures after. So don't do that. It's not good. Second thing is turn off the facial recognition software that Google has. You can do all these things through the settings on your phone and through the settings on Google. But another thing that they can do is gather biometric data on your face and utilize that as well. And that's what you're doing when you give your phone or Google access to facial recognition. So especially without your knowledge, they once you provide that permission, you're giving them access to these things, and then they have the ability to utilize your face to track where you are on social media as well, and through Google, and to better gain quality analytics on you. So next one that is kind of interesting, there's Google Photos. And what you want to do as well is go in and review your photos and turn the location pings on them off, because that is kind of a sneaky back alley way for them to utilize your time and location stamps to kind of fill in the gaps as to where you're going and what you're doing. Now, again, they take these analytics and they create smarter ads for you with them, which kind of rolls right into the next one. You can go into your settings in Google and turn off personalized advertising. And what that is with it on, it allows them to research your browsing history, your search history, and everything that you've looked at on the internet, to include how long you looked at it, to better serve you ads that fit the profile you've created for them. So that's one of the things, beyond just your camera and your microphone garnering information that you can do. Because believe it or not, another thing that they kind of do, it's a little bit sneaky, that Siri and, hey, Google will do for you, is they get around that by saying, hey, well, it's listening for you to say those two terms. Well, it is, but at the same time, it's also listening to what you're saying to better service you with advertising when it's paired with this personalized ad service that Google has on you. So the next big one, hop on your hop on your browser of choice, you know, via Safari, Chrome, whatever you use. Set it to delete your browser history, because that's another great place where Apple and, you know, Android, Samsung, whoever it happens to be, Google, can hop on there and look at what you've been looking at, and then take that information, wrap it up with a bow, and hand it to the advertising section and say, hey, here's what this person likes to see. Go ahead and send them this, you know, send them these ads. Geofencing. That's another great thing that they will do. And another thing that, honestly, as a small business owner, that I utilize as well. Geofencing, basically, I take the information that Google provides me, that we're talking about right here, and Google will send personalized ads to people who fit a demographic of my choosing within a certain area of real estate. So within 20 miles of my store, if you fit this demographic, when you're looking at YouTube, Gmail, any of these different things that Google is associated with, it's going to pin an ad directly to your browser telling you, hey, come check out the store, come look at what I'm doing. And one of the ways we do that too, you know, is utilizing the data that you're providing through your phone to get that information. So the final thing that is a big deal, Gmail. Go into your Gmail or whatever service you use and make sure you're doing a good job of sweeping through and getting rid of emails that are not of importance to you, and getting rid of emails that are older that may no longer be of importance to you. And the reason for that, these services will scan your email to garner analytics about you, and scan your email to find more information about how they can send you advertising and sell that information to companies. Like I was saying, like my company where I do, you know, geofencing, and take that information and move it on to basically get more money from your personal data, which is unfortunate, but it is one of the main ways that they do these sorts of things. So go do all these things, get in your settings. If anyone has a question about a specific thing, I can guide you through the process. If you send me a comment, and I can tell you exactly how to get through this process. It's a little bit lengthy in terms of each one, so for time's sake, because, you know, I don't want the video to be 2 hours long, we're keeping them short. But if you want to do that, we can do that. So next thing I want to talk to you guys about, this is a personal topic for me, and it's very, very serious. I have had some discussion with some people around me lately, and this is of crucial importance to me, and it is this. Y'all, these crazy ice cream flavors have got to stop. You're losing your dang minds. Stick with the basics. Mint, strawberry, chocolate, Neapolitan if you have to, orange sherbet if you got a sore throat. Quit screwing around with this crap. So, here's what we've got today. I've got a list of 7 of the most ridiculous ice creams on the planet. Completely unacceptable. And we're going to talk about them now. Interesting fact, too, here, if you look at these, all of these, minus one, are in the north, and specifically the northeast. So if you live in the northeast, write your congressman and get an input to this stuff. So first off, Brooklyn, New York. An ice cream shop there has an ice cream that tastes like macaroni and cheese. What are you doing? That is abject madness. If I want mac and cheese, I'll get some of that Kraft goodness. I do not need macaroni and cheese flavored ice cream. That's not okay. Second one, Texas. All right, Texas, I give you a lot of pass because you are the great state of Texas and you guys do amazing things. This is not cool. Flaming hot Cheeto ice cream. Now, I'm not gonna lie, spicy food, if you watch that short of me eating that Thai hot food, I love hot food. I love flaming hot Cheetos. That's nasty. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. Brooklyn, New York, same place that has the mac and cheese, has an extra virgin olive oil ice cream. Why? Why do you people do this to yourselves? Extra virgin olive oil ice cream? Like, EVO is good for cooking with. You know, if you like, bread with a little bit of olive oil and a little like garlic in it, that's great. But olive oil ice cream? Come on, man. All right, Maine. A lovely ice creamery in Maine has decided on avocado ice cream. Yuck. I mean, I personally, I'll take the hit for this. I'll take the hit for this because I'm probably the only person that feels this way. I hate avocados. I just do. I've tried them. I try them all the time. Now, I do have a buddy, Scott, who makes guacamole. Scott's been on the show before. His guacamole is good enough that I'll eat it. But other than that, hard pass. Avocados are disgusting. Delaware. Delaware, we need to have a real talk because you have an ice cream place, I'm not kidding, that has an ice cream called Thanksgiving Dinner. Yowza, what are you talking about? Thanksgiving dinner ice cream? So we got a little cranberry, maybe, okay. What about turkey? Mashed potatoes? Stuffing ice cream? Hard pass, that's vile. Okay, the great state of Washington brought us ghost pepper flavored ice cream for those moments when you really want a nice ice cream that burns your tongue completely out of your head. Why? You're nuts. Ghost pepper flavored ice cream. I think the fad with ghost pepper may be getting a little bit out of hand here. All right, and finally, I have saved the best for very last. The lovely state of Massachusetts has an ice cream store that brings us lobster flavored ice cream. What can I even say? Does that have butter? Does it come with like butter sauce? That is atrocious. Lobster flavored ice cream. Why? You know, it goes back to Jurassic Park. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. Yuck. That's madness. So, a little light end to the show today. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. If you know of an ice cream that is as disgusting as one of these or worse, if it's worse, I will say your name and that ice cream on the channel tomorrow. Let me know in the comments what ice cream is more disgusting than those. Because that's bad. That's real bad. If there's Chick-fil-A flavored ice cream, I don't want it. I don't want to eat it. I don't want to know about it. So if you've got one worse than these, throw it in the comments and I'll bring you up tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for watching. So down here in this corner right here, there's going to be a little helicopter. That is me flying in Afghanistan. And that is also the place you can subscribe to the channel and find out more about ways to keep yourself safe and disgusting ice cream. So thank you guys so much. I really enjoy the time that we get to spend together. And I hope that you guys have an awesome, awesome afternoon. Bye-bye.